My name is William. I'm an RHS student in Rosemount, Minnesota. I think climate change is a big issue, and I think a lot of you can agree with me. The best way to stop it is nuclear energy. Let me show you why. To learn more about the nuclear industry, I interviewed Corey Reagan, who works in the nuclear division of Emerson Technologies, making gauges for nuclear reactors for 12 years. When a lot of people think of the nuclear industry, they go right to the Chernobyl accident. The Chernobyl reactors, when they were built, they were already 20 years outdated. And during the accident, they had an unscheduled test with a crew that was not properly trained to handle it. We can see that many things had to go wrong for this accident to happen. While we're on the topic of nuclear accidents, let me tell you why it's extremely unlikely why it would ever happen in the US. First of all, US crews are much more properly trained. Second, all shutdowns and regular maintenance is planned 2 entire years in advance. So we can see that it would have a very low chance of happening in the US. Another concern of Americans is the safe storage of nuclear waste. Currently, nuclear waste is stored on site at nuclear reactors under very high level security. So we can see that safe nuclear waste management is in place right now, and it is not an issue. There are 2 main ways that nuclear energy is better than coal power. For one, it's a lot more energy dense, meaning it requires a lot less transportation, which means there's less transportation to pollute the atmosphere with CO2. The other way it's better is coal power releases a lot of carbon into the atmosphere. Nuclear power only releases steam, doesn't cause climate change. What we need to do is have diversified energy production. For example, we need to have solar, wind, and nuclear power. We cannot have renewables on their own. Having nuclear in the mix means that when the sun isn't shining and the wind isn't blowing, we can turn on nuclear reactors to meet the power grid's requirements. In my interview with Corey Reagan, I asked her, what can my generation do for nuclear power? She said, be informed about it, fight misinformation, and be ready to vote for what you believe in. Just to recap all my points, the nuclear safety issue has been addressed in the US, nuclear waste is managed safely, and nuclear is necessary for a green future.